I am live. Welcome to my channel. I am back to talk about the full moon in Gemini coming up December 15th, which I'm excited about. It is the last full moon of 2024. It's gonna go out with a bang because Mercury is currently in retrograde Sagittarius and it is going to go direct on the 15th, same time of the full moon. So the full moon is accumulation of energy that happens every 28-30 days, and it this full moon being under the zodiac sign of Gemini is going to really speed things up now that also Mercury is in retrograde going direct on at the same time. Emotions will be high. The full moon is all about emotions and water, and it could be a time when you're so excited that things are going direct that you give out too much information, or you're doing too much. But still, in all, it is an excellent time for communication, for publishing, for mastering new technology. Gemini is also the Lovers card in the tarot, so it could be a time of new romance, a renewal of relationships and partnerships. We're currently under a Mercury in retrograde in Sagittarius, and this has been a time, I know for me it has been wonky, like from day one, or even um, um, 2 weeks before Mercury went into retrograde. I definitely could feel it. Things in my car, just all electrical, like it was bad. I was making weird mistakes that I was just like, I don't do shit like this. What's going on? Just anyway, this retrograde period definitely helped with timing, slowing down, because it is in Sagittarius and it is all about energy and optimism and moving forward. It definitely gave us an opportunity to make a better plan, reinvent, reorganize, review, all the things. So I really do like that this energy with the full moon and Mercury going direct happening together. I think it'll be a really good time for us to rev up what we need to finish up the year, finish that paperwork now that we've organized it, and our plan is clearer. We have hi guys. Hi. We have a better idea of how we're going to close out the year and what to look forward to in 25. So with all that being said, just full moon in Gemini coming up on the 15th and Mercury going direct. I'm going to go through the elements: earth, water, fire, and air signs. The earth signs being Taurus, Virgos, Capricorns, the water signs being my Cancers, Scorpio, and Pisces. And then my fire element is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then my air element is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, so with all that being said, also a note that I really take into consideration under these energies is that Mars is in retrograde until February, and with Mars being in retrograde, it's the planet of aggression, it's the planet of passion. Mars is the god of war. We're definitely under the energy for the next 2 months of feeling like we need to really stand our ground, feeling a little like a bully, that no matter what we do, we are going to stand for our I'm originally from Puerto Rico. Yep. And what was I saying? Oh yeah. Mars going direct is gonna give us some time to maybe give up wanting to argue, maybe let things go, maybe not shove people into, you know, a hard place just because it's asking us to maybe be kinder. Maybe, no, why don't we just be kind? How about that? Not maybe. Anyway, yeah, all of these transits happening. Pluto just went into Aquarius. That's a big deal. In another video, I'm gonna just go into more of the astrological transits that are super important for us to have some understanding about. But for now, I'm gonna start with my earth signs. I'm gonna start with my moonology, my earth signs. Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. What is the energy for my earth signs for this full moon in Gemini coming up December 15th? What do we got for the Taurus, the Virgos, and Capricorns for the full moon coming up December 15th? Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus, interessante. Nothing will come of the situation, and your commitment is being tested. So it looks like my earth signs need a little bit of a reality check here. It feels like this last month of the year, you're feeling like you're done, you're over it, you want it to just be over, and you're feeling kind of, I don't know, I feel get a little defeated, like será, like this is just the way shit's gonna go down, and I think I'm gonna be okay with it. I do feel that there is a sense of like I'm gonna stay committed to this path that I'm on, these choices that I've made, the things that I put forth and effort into. I'm gonna stay very grounded and committed into that. But it has been pretty challenging for you guys, and let's dig a little bit deeper into what's going on for the full moon in the earth elements, my Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. All right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Oh. All right, so what I'm getting here is that I feel like you guys want to get your power back due to some sort of discontent situation. Like, you're trying to build this foundation, or you're working on building this foundation, but the power that you're putting into it has been questioned, and there's a sense of like, should I be really putting all this effort into this situation? I feel like I don't know if I'm really going to be satisfied or fulfilled, or like even though I made a plan and I have been committed to this situation and I've put a lot of effort into it, I don't really feel like you feel good about it. Or not that you don't feel good about it, but you're just like wondering if this is gonna pan out in the way that you hope. Regardless, you create some sort of foundation that will be long lasting. I do see that. Like, whatever that you do put your attention to, that you're focusing really hard on, and you feel really close to, like your goals are manifesting, that you're co-creating with the universe, it's all feeling good. There is a side of you that's just like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna really love it. Or it feels like, you know, is it too good to be true? You know, there needs to be more communication. and excitement after, let's see. I get the sense that you've had to take a seat. My earth signs have had to take a seat and kind of just like not push as hard. And I feel like that's a wise choice because of all the retrogrades that are happening right now. Mars in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde. The last 3 weeks have been about, I feel strong, I feel powerful, I feel ready, I feel like I'm ready to let a lot of this shit go, or I have let a lot of shit go. I understand what's in front of me. It's not happening fast enough, but I'm gonna keep going and just continue like layering the bricks, you know, like putting down the bricks, building this security. It could also be like just being bored with healing and the process of healing. Like, you ever feel like your life is like, I'm not done with healing, another lesson, one more thing to, you know what I mean? I thought I learned this lesson, or I thought I, handled this, and here it is again. And you got to stand your ground, and it's a little painful, but you're just like, okay, I got to do what I got to do. I'm going to push along. And I get you like not even really complaining about it. You're just like, damn. And I say that because there's 2 8 cards here. And, I do see there's a lot of wisdom and power behind your actions, but also a lot of impatience, heartbreak, and then having to, start working back towards whatever broke down. Something broke down. It could have been work related. Is this work related or is this personal? From my earth signs, I don't know, something didn't go as planned. Like, or it did, but it was difficult to get through. It was painful to get through. Yeah, you're gonna be celebrating soon. I feel like this is a month where you're just like, okay, this shit was hard. I stood my ground. I'm going to continue working on this no matter how discontent or how heartbreaking it could have been emotionally or physically. But I'm going to keep going because it feels like even though my commitment is tested, I know at the end I'm going to build this security, this foundation that's long lasting, this new opportunity, this new health, this new relationship, these new travels, people. I do get the sense that this was worth it. This was worth it for my earth signs. One last card and advice for the Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. Suffering in silence. Ooh, okay. See, but what I also get with that, fertility. And it's like the 3 of Swords. Whatever you guys are going through, my earth signs, it's like, it's been painful, it's been a struggle, it's been a hard reality. A lot of it, you feel like you've kept to yourself, suffering in silence, because you've come to like, this is nobody's business but mine. This is shit that I need to handle for myself. Whatever I'm doing, I'm birthing a new situation, whether you're actually pregnant and having, children or babies. If it's not that, then it's a career or it's a physical, you have a harvest here, you have a new beginning. This is, my 9 of Pentacles. This and this 3 of Swords and the Suffering card gives me, I'm gonna shut my mouth. I'm gonna deal with this shit, although it hurts, and I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna keep going because I'm so close to building this foundation, and I'm gonna have myself sitting pretty, even if I'm sitting pretty by myself, you know, enjoying this shit. That's what I get from my earth sign. So congratulations. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's move on to my... Oh my God, it finally got quiet back here. I had like, I'm in a studio and families and everybody was running around. All right, anyway, moving on to the air signs. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not how I usually do it. It's water energy, the water element, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right, let's do my water signs, my Cancers, my Scorpios, and my Pisceans. I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart and a lot of Scorpios around me. Let's see. The Scorpio season was definitely transformative. For all the readings, by the way, please book a reading, insightful guidance with me at mindfulbeauty.life, and like, share, and subscribe, please. Thank you. All right, let me see here. Let's, thank you. Go into my water element, my Cancers, I feel, my Scorpios, and my Pisces. For the full moon energy coming up December 15th, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Whoa, what was that? Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. All right, so you guys, my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, luck is on your side. The new moon in Sagittarius, which is what we were just under. Prosperity lies ahead, and time to breathe out. So I feel like my water signs are going through some sort of a break, like a relief, like you just got some sort of information that made you feel like, okay, I can chill, because I know certain things are going to pan out a certain way. Like, it feels promising. It feels like you guys have worked through some fears. You guys have worked through some emotional highs. Like, well, yeah, we just ended Scorpio season, and for the insightful guidance sessions that I did, everybody's emotions were like, I'm ready to bust them out. I'm ready to let everybody have it. And I was always like, calm down. Let's just calm down. Let's just release and let this energy go. So let's see. Let's dig a little bit deeper with my cards here. I do get water signs that have hard endings as well in relationships. Some major letting go, some major breakups. Okay, let's see, my water signs, y'all are finished. And because of that, y'all triumph. Because of you guys digging deep into your spiritual strength, my water signs have been, I feel you guys have been praying, you guys have been meditating, you guys have been going within, you guys have been digging in deep, like, what is all of this love shit about? Like, you want some answers, you want to find balance, you want to figure it out. I got the 6 of love here, memories of love. This is the 6 of cups, which could be remembering a love the way that it used to be, or maybe you've gone back to how you were when you were a kid, or you started enjoying things more, because you brought a childlike innocence to it. And that was based on some real hurt that you've gotten from either family members, or I get both, business, career, and personal, that a lot of things ended. More so personal, more so, you know, like home. Home life was broken down, and you've had to stay quiet and really soak in, like a water sign does. They really absorb what happened. They really take it in, they break it down. They try to see it, you know, first emotionally. You know, they feel all the feels, and it's a lot for water signs to deal with, and so they go quiet. You know, I'm thinking specifically Cancers right now. When emotions run high with Cancers, they hide, they disappear, they're out. Scorpios just cut you off, and they'll tell you, like, nigga, I'm never calling you again. And Pisces, you know, they kind of, you know, same thing. Like, they will, Page of Swords, you know, they will tell you in a way, or Pisceans have a way of just like navigating out of a situation and just being like, I don't like how this feels, I'm out, I'm gone, goodbye. But the energy that I was feeling before with the water signs is a lot of truths that gave y'all a headache. Y'all were like, I'm done with all of this. There's too much conversation, there's too much information, there's too much work to be done here, and I'm done. And you went hermit. You went in and you took the time you needed, whether other people liked it or not, to go quiet, to find your spiritual strength. I feel like there was a little bit of a disbelief about how things were unfolding when that person walked away. I felt like whoever ended a situation, walked away from a situation, just was a little devastated by it. Like, I can't believe this is happening, but it's necessary for me to walk away, for me to get out of this situation and get back to working on myself. But it feels as well that it was very hurtful. There was a lot of, I feel like, a family here, like time invested, and it's just like, how could have this been so manipulative? How could these people around me be so screwed up? And it kind of shut the fire. And I know we're talking water, but they're, you know, my Scorpios, sometimes I think they're fire signs, or Sagittarius. I guess it's because they're, you know, cusps, or they're, you know, right next to each other, that I sometimes look at Scorpios like they have so much energy and intensity that it's like, are you a fire sign? But it made the water signs, whatever this issue is here, really ended things, but like for good, for like, I'm never going back to this situation again. Like, it's very clear that whatever happened here, whatever ended, whatever had to go, you know, there are no second chances, third or 20. This is like a wrap. And this goes back some years too. Like, we're talking, that's why I keep getting a family situation. And I also get a healing. I also get that, you know, there's some spiritual guidance. I think that my water signs did go and either get therapy or find a spiritual guru or therapist. You know, like, you guys did the work with professionals, or people like myself did Reiki, meditation, to get this healing, get this truth, so that they can move on to some true, like, okay, like now my bags feel light. It wasn't pleasant, it wasn't nice, but at least now I know the truth and I can move on with, like, just feeling lighter. I just feel like very light. Like, I could even see somebody getting rid of a home. Like, I don't need to handle this, or it feels good. And it feels like whatever you let go of, or it let go of you, feels like peace now. It feels new. The Fool, I saw it here. It's a new time, it's a new beginning. Let me see what else I got here. Pages, a Page of Swords, Page of Cups. And and you showed up in your own card. I also feel like my water signs are going to start talking about this experience, because it helped them so much with the clarity. I feel like you might share what the heartbreak or the disappointment or the news was that changed your life so profoundly. Once you come out of, being angry, hermit, isolation, you're going to start talking about this so that other people can be saved maybe from it, It feels really, really big. I feel like there is an apology coming, but again, with my water signs, when they're done, they're done. I know plenty of Scorpios, and they don't look back. They slice you up and it's done. Burned to ash, over. Like, for real, for real. They don't get other chances. And even if they did, I feel like this is the time and era where it's very clear that it doesn't make sense to give this another go, another round, another cycle. Like, this is it. Once Mercury goes direct on the 15th, you're gonna move fast. You're gonna start, even if you have to be the one that apologizes. I also feel like if you were in the wrong, that you've done the healing, and then you're ready to go and say, you know what, I messed up, and this is how I messed up, and I apologize. And you might even come and be creative and find new ways to be sweet to a person that you hurt, or you're really thinking of ways like, how can I communicate with this person that I'm ready to start a new beginning in communication with truth and honesty, and letting that person know, this is what happened. This is why I disappeared. This is why things went down the way that they did. I get that my water signs are either going to receive an apology, or they're going to give an apology and they're going to express it or receive it with love, because they did the spiritual work or the therapy, or they found the resources and the tools. They reached out to people to say, this is a big ending that's going to change my life moving forward. We're talking things that has happened in the last 20 years is a wrap, and it was a big event that will no longer be, part of your 2025 going forward. You know what I mean? I feel like my water signs have definitely made some big decisions to start over, and whether they were in the wrong, I feel like they have taken that time out to reflect, get the advice and the clarity to say and own, I messed up here, let me apologize, and come up with a nice, sweet way, an original way to get that person's attention and start a communicative relationship again. All right, so that is my water sign. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. I like that if you're in the wrong and you took that time out to heal, I would wait until the 15th, and even maybe 2 weeks post shadow Mercury retrograde to reach out to that person if you're in the wrong, and you're doing the apology, making the apology to you know, maybe get your speech right. Maybe do some research and, you know, figure out a unique way to get back into that person's life so that when the communication does happen, that it is a easier, more loving, kind conversation. The apology is sincere, it's authentic, it feels like there's a true connection here. And, you know, it comes from having done the shadow work, the deep work, the like, oh shit, this was messed up, but I can't unsee what I've seen, and I gotta face some ugly shit, and I also have to figure out how to move on with the ugly shit. You know, it's that kind of energy. All right, guys, I'm gonna move on now to my fire element, which is my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittariuses. For this full moon in Gemini energy, I do like this for the fire signs. Gemini is my sister sign, my opposite sign. So it's a great time to, you know, whatever projects you've been working on, get them going after the 15th. All right, let's talk to my fire signs, my Aries, my Leos, and my Saggies. Ooh, I just got like action. I'm taking some action here. All right. Ooh, yeah, the cards feel a little bit like, whoa. Whoa. Fire. Están caliente. You are good enough. Time for healing. Don't let pride get in the way. Didn't expect those. I do feel like my fire signs know they're good enough. Maybe they could be a little bit over the top feeling themselves, you know, especially my Leos. I do feel that. Little overconfident. I don't know if that's right, but just, you know, doing a little too much. You know, like timing is everything. You ever, you know, watch somebody dance and, you know, they're really good, and then you're just like mesmerized by them, and then all of a sudden they just go too far and they, you know, lose something, but they don't get that they're not as hot and they don't know when to stop, and then they start making a fool out of themselves, and it's just like went from hot and sexy to like, I gotta go, I can't even watch this anymore. I saw this twice, so I'm gonna take it. You and your loved ones are safe. I also get with my fire signs that there is something about concern, or not concern, but maybe being in a better place with your family and your children. It seems like a little bit of back and forth chaotic energy, but even though, like, you know, I feel the energy of my fire signs dealing with a very busy schedule and having a full, like a job that's just very demanding, and then a lot of kids to face, you know, after work, and then a husband, and then just like a lot of energy, just like family, and then maybe because the holidays even more intense. I feel that very strongly with my fire signs, and that, you know, you're trying to figure out like, how am I gonna do it all? How am I gonna balance out, like, it's the end of the year, I'm overwhelmed, I'm overworked, I'm over everything. There's just one event after another and another family member. I just feel a lot. I feel a lot's going on with my fire signs. All right, let's keep digging in here. Get a little nosier with my fire signs, my Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. My Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. Yeah, you guys are busy and you're dying to slow down and rest, but at the same time, you're having fun and you're like confident, and you're feeling sexy and driven, and you're just like, oh my God, I have all of this energy. How am I gonna just chill and but not and go and chill? Like, yeah. You're ready to go, but then you know you can't go as fast as you want for some reason. Oh yeah, hello. We're still in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde, and Sagittarius. And it's not fun. It's not fun. That part where you just like over exceeding, over expending, over all of those things, and still happy to do it and grateful and energetic, but transformation. That's my death card. Oh, what a, oh, jeez. I don't know what happened here. I'm not taking all of those. Discontent? Oh, I know what this is. I don't know how this happened, but I'm gonna just go like that, because even though you're busy, I like this. Jesus, just come out. My fire signs are hot. You guys are on fire. You got new beginnings. So that's nice, because I do feel that all of this energy that you guys are expending and feeling exhausted about, and even though you're doing it because, oh my God, there's so much love with, you know, your family and what you do with your business or whatever, there is a feeling of, I don't know if I can keep going in this speed. And you're ready to do things differently. I feel like a lot of my fire signs are not crazy about their work environment. There's too much busy energy that is not, I don't know, it's not connecting to the reason why they do the work. Their soul, their, you know, driven, their purpose. Feels like busy work, but not fulfilling. Something like that. All right, what else we got? I do like that after having this clarity, nice. Yes, my cards fall a lot. Ugh, mental conflict, but I saw it in reverse. It's not terrible. I do like that, you know, afterwards you do move on, and there's a reward here. There's a being recognized for all the hard work after a lot of confusion, a lot of busy work, a lot of fast moving, fast paced energy that my fire signs get to sit down and dig into the shadow side of, like, why am I dealing with this? Why am I doing this? Why am I showing up here like this every day? And even if they're in love with the foundation and the security that they've built for themselves, there's still an element of, I need something else, or I want something else, or I need to clear this up, or I need to do things differently. There's a lot of back and forth on work here. Which way do I go? How do I move in this direction with what I love? I do get there is success here by moving on once you've gone through the shadow work and clearing the confusion, because this is my 7 of Cups card, which is too many options, you know? All of a sudden you went from having 2 options to 10, and now you're just like, damn, I thought I was going to clear up my space and make more room for the things that I want to do for myself, and now have to I keep getting like rethink how you're gonna do work, your day-to-day activities, where it feels like not as chaotic. Let's see. Tell me about the shadow. Oh yeah, the wheel. It's about starting, like, this is a Sagittarius card. It's a favorable time for like being on top, or being on, at the best at your game, getting the recognition and reward for the work that you've done for years, or put into starting over, starting anew, but with a clearer mind, with also, I got this for another element, but lighter. I got like very light energy. I got also that my fire signs who have been through some shit is owning their power more because of the shit they went through. Like, it was a dark time for a very long time. It was very challenging and difficult, and it was one challenge after another, after another, after another. And now my fire signs are like, I don't read gender. This could be feminine or masculine. King of Swords, which is my Aquarius, Libras, and Geminis. My fire signs are going into this full moon energy and the end, like the last of the year, with very clear communication, direction, high boundaries, having worked through the dark sides of themselves and saying, I own that, I messed up, and I'm ready for, like, to let all these heavy things go. Even if there's like bad habits that oh, I like this, the 10 of Cups. Based on the 10 of Cups, based on happiness, like, I feel like my fire signs made a lot of difficult decisions that a lot of people made them feel bad about or judged, and it took them down. It took them down. My fire signs, I feel like there's a lot of hardship and challenges the last 2 years, even 3, maybe even 4 years, that it was just like a nonstop beating. But my fire signs get up, and some of my fire signs, you can't even tell that they got beat up. They're just like so put together, and nobody knows that they're hurting or they've been through some shit. They're just like, we're moving on. Moving on. And I gotta say that I love that about fire signs. They are very quick to be like, that's messed up. Okay, what's next? I'm sorry. Let's move on. Let's get this going. And their determination to have the 10 of Cups, which I love very much, is a happy life. It's the rewards for, the hard work put in. It is the family that finally you feel like we got some sense here. We know where we're going, and we're getting it together, and we're all on the same page. That's my 10 of Cups. Like, we're all communicating this. We're all, communicating in the same language. Where our energy is in sync. We're all on the same page. And I feel like my fire signs have gone through a time where they needed to go into isolation and be discontent and, transform, go through the dark, go through the shadow side. So like most of us, right? Hopefully, that's just life. We're gonna go through some crazy shit to help us grow through. And I feel like my fire signs have gone through the shit that they've grown through, and they're like, got this. That beat me up, but here we go. What's next? And I'm bringing my family with me and all of my clients, and this business is going, and we're moving right along. Even in love, you know, I get like my fire saying, okay, so you're sorry and we can move on. All right, let's do it. You know, this is what we've learned. This is how we know it doesn't work. Let's make things, let's get a plan going, because now we're all in sync and we're all living in the 10 of cups. So let's do this. And I do feel that my fire signs going into 2025, yay! That's the last card I'm going to draw here. Is the Chariot. The Chariot is my traveling card, my car, you know, air, plane, train. This is also my Cancer card, so there could be some traveling. With the water sign, so that's cool. And a lot of things that were hidden now in the full moon in Gemini will come to light with really good communication. I think clear communication, I like it. I really do. You know, the Chariot is the guy, is the hermit, that after he is done being in hermit mode, he gets up on his and takes off. You know, he's ready to go now. Everything that he learned through the dark, everything that he experienced in the shadow, he's like, vámonos. All right, guys, that is my full moon in Gemini Insightful Guidance energy read, and I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I know this is a crazy time for us as a collective, where we're stepping into a whole new political arena and craziness there, and everybody wants their voice heard. But I think that if we just individually do our part to do the shadow work, to face our shadow, face our fears, and, you know, stay in a humble, silent place until you're ready to come out. I mean, that's the thing. Like, for me, and most of us, and especially women, we don't have a lot of time to just heal and meditate, and, you know, we gotta move on. We got shit to do, especially, you know, entrepreneurs and people who have children and families and both, and all the things that, you know, we don't give ourselves that time to heal, and so we keep running into the same things. And I feel like these planetary shifts that are happening now and going into 2025 are going to force us to get it together, and it's going to blow up people's spots to the point where you can't lie anymore, you can't, you know, fake the front, and you'll be able to smell a fake and identify the phonies even faster now. I think people's intuitions and inner guidance is really heightened, and you know, we've learned a lot throughout the years, especially after COVID, and whatever, I said it, and we're learning to accept difficult, challenging times differently. And I hope that people can take them more with grace and kindness, rather than, you know, wanting to go to war all the time. All right, and that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to be doing more of these. I'm pretty new to these lives in YouTube and how this works, and I feel like as I continue, I'll get more comfortable with them. But all that to say, thank you so much for joining me. And if you would like a personal reading, you could look me up at mindfulbeauty.life. Have a beautiful night, and until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye. Here we go. How do we end it?